What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Big 4-3 in the building, a.k.a. MarscoMedia, the hottest thing to come out of Western Mass since basketball. But to my right, I got the one, the only, Mr. Knows how to get the party jumping and bumping, DJ Amir HK!
Appreciate you, fam. You know how we doing? I'm tired as fuck. I lost my voice. What a night, man. What a night. I'm just gonna say that. It was amazing. First show.
It was about a night, man.
I think this was really my first show that I threw. With help of everybody included. I'm gonna give shout out to Fam, my girlfriend, my brother, her brother, my boy Charles for security, Fam's brother Kyle for security. It was just well put together. You know, we had a week of promo, and I was able to come up with something that was, I would say, more than decent.
That's fire, man. Let's actually talk about that, because everybody I've talked to so far tonight during the interviews, a lot of people are giving you like 99.999% of credit of making this happen tonight. So like, you talk to me about the planning process. Like, how did this happen tonight?
Yeah, no, I appreciate them for giving me the credit and understanding how much work we had to put into this. Being real, it was such a last-minute show. We got noticed 2 weeks ago by my artist. I hate Dissy. Hit me up. So I want to do one more show before I leave for Florida. I got the location, everything set up. I sent you guys behind it, and I want you to run it. So you know me, I work with quality. I'm not gonna do something if it's not gonna be 100% and it's not gonna be quality. So you start planning out. We was like, we need good mics. I got the speakers, I got the MIDI, I got the lights. So we started working on equipment first, see if we are okay on everything with equipment. Then we started figuring out the slots, selling stuff like that, because we was gonna do equipment. We had to rent some stuff out. We got the, we got mics. I can't even say the fucking name. Synthesizer.
Synthesizer.
No, Sennheiser. It's not synth. It's not a synth. It's Sennheiser. Sennheisers. So it's like Heiser or something. We got those. Yeah. Drake uses them. Everybody in the industry uses them. It's either Shure or it's either Sennheisers. I can't even say it. Nobody uses AKG or nothing like that. No hate, but we got those. It was great. Quality was amazing. My speakers, Electro Voice, my controller, which is a 1 unit, is a XDJ XZ for equipment. We just ran with those. We just ran with the tickets. We did a pay in at the door because we didn't have enough time to get tickets to every artist. So it was like, just to get a list down, send it to us. If you guys get money for that already, we're gonna do that. You guys are gonna make a profit on top of the tickets. If not, we're gonna sell at the door, and you guys can check in your people that way. We put it together, and then I'll talk to artists. Got a 50% deposit down from every artist. Locked your spot in. Got the flyer going. Promote the flyer in a week. Got Megalon to sponsor it. Gave him a spot for that. And we ended up doing the show, which came out great. We had 3 spots because I was like, you know what? I personally feel like a lot of shows goes bad, good, type shit. Like artist-wise, like there's people with different experiences. So I feel like if you want to have a good show, you need to build up. How music has different elements. Like you got the chorus, you got the verses, you got build up. So like especially in EDM, you got build up, then you got the drop, then you got cool down. It goes same thing, but same thing. So I was like, when we're gonna start at 7:00, I can't have somebody like my artist that I've been working with them and I know how much they can put on, how much talent and experience they have. I'm not gonna put them at 8:00. I'm sorry. You got RJ, you got Dissy, you got Demeanor. That are amazing at performance, controlling the crowd, mic control, stuff like that. Which is like,
and honestly, like speaking on that, like, how did you decide what artist you wanted to have on the card tonight? Like how did that come up? How did that come through?
So I mean, I'm not only a DJ. I would say I'm a lot. I do management for artists. I do A&R work. I do engineering, and I do DJing, and I do production, light production, not really at all heavily. I stick with management a lot more. I just look at artists and I just know who puts the work in, you know what I mean? A lot of artists hit the studio whenever they want to. It's a hobby for them. My artists look at it as a career. They look at it as product and selling. Imagine you have a restaurant, you got to make food. You have a clothing brand, you got to make clothes. It's not a hobby that, whenever I feel like I'm going to hit the studio. No. You feel like it, you're in the studio. You don't feel like you're in the studio. They record every day. You auto-tune. You get used to those. You get used to having headphones and being on the mic. That experience being in the studio and putting those hours in gonna help you to be able to be on the mic and be confident. Doing shows gonna help you to control the crowd, being able to, you know, what to say, how to engage with the crowd. You want them to do short stuff like hell yeah, yeah, stuff like that. That's short, quick. You don't want to be like, yeah.
Say
Good
guys, how's your day going?
Yeah, you can't repeat it. That's too long. You got to understand like how to engage with the crowd and control the crowd. And those that come from experience, and you have to put the hours in. If somebody is, you know, I just know who does as a hobby and who does as a career. The artists I work with do it as a career because I'm looking at this as a career. You got to be profitable as an artist. Nowadays, it's not really about talent because there's so many talented people.
It's about popularity. Honestly, it's about popularity.
It's about popularity. And that popularity comes from who has the best work in there. And best work comes from experience. And putting the hours in. 10,000 hours?
10,000 hours.
10,000. You gotta put those hours in to be able to do that, you know. Being unique, having unique stuff, and being able to diversify from different genres and being able to maneuver, control. Right now is really important. And I see that talent in Dissy, RJ that I'm really working with. Them two are my artists. And a couple of close to my friends that are really good in performance. Being honest, productivity. I'm not really gonna comment on that because I feel like they could be doing more. But you know, you got Lil Step, you got JB, and you got Fam. You got Scotty from Atlanta. I feel like just into productivity and producing more tracks. It needs to be a lot higher. You know, there's a lot of throwaways that people don't understand. Like picking out tracks, you gotta make a lot to pick out good tracks. When you make tracks on a daily, your level of standards become higher and higher every day. So something that you just freestyle, it's not really that good anymore. You know, a lot of people are like, yo, that shit fire. Bro, I do that shit like, you know, that's not quality for me because your standard comes up higher and higher over time. They put the experience and time in. With that being said, I feel like I'll pick up artists like that who does the experience, who really puts the work in. Wow. And I just, you know, I met somebody tonight that, I saw somebody perform tonight, which I wasn't expecting, like Keen, KYN.
Did he impress you? He showed you something?
He did a good job. Seven did a good job as well. There's a lot of artists that did a good job tonight, which I wasn't expecting at all. I was like, okay, it's going to be like, okay, good. It's going to be good for listening. But they did great. They did great, especially Keen. I was impressed for the start of the night. I was like, okay, this is fire.
That's amazing.
This is gas.
So honestly, like, are you happy with how the show turned out tonight? Like, are you like, is what you expected? Is it more than what you expected? Is it less?
Unfortunately, or fortunately for me, I move with really high standards from myself and expectations that are sometimes hurtful for me because, like, you know, you come in with a standard like, oh yeah, this needs to happen at this level. That's just me because I operate like that, which is good because, you know, when you aim for the 100 on a test, you're gonna get a 90. Yep. When you aim to get a fucking 80, you're gonna come out with a 60. You know, you gotta aim high up. When you aim high, shooting for the stars, you're gonna end up somewhere close to it.
Yep.
So that's what I believe. Unfortunately, it's not what I was really expecting, but it was a good show in total. I feel like we started a little late. The sound check was late because we got to work all of us late. We got here late. Setup took a minute. The setup really took a while, and making sure that everything gonna work. I wish we came here ahead of time. We didn't know the stage size, unfortunately, and I set up in the middle of the stage, and we had a fucking 30 minutes of trying to figure out how we're gonna set up the stage with the booth monitors, so the echo doesn't, the latency on the stage not gonna mess up the people, so the booth monitors are facing them, but we don't have enough XLR cords. So now we're lacking on equipment, and we're trying to finesse the equipment and everything at the same time to go through the sound check. We didn't even have a sound check, unfortunately.
So honestly, then, like, outside of you, like, you know,
timing.
Yeah, like, outside of timing, what is something else that you think you could have been improved for the next show? Because I know there's gonna be another one.
DJ Amir, you're fucking awesome, bro. So I swear to you, I wanna fucking. You putting on for the city.
You going with that?
Do it for the city, baby.
You going?
Yeah, but honestly, but like outside of timing though, what was something you can improve?
I think we need to cut the lineup lower so there's not so many artists because people get bored, unfortunately. You know what I mean? I want to have a show that people come here and enjoy the time for real throughout the whole thing and not going to think like, you know what, I'm going to hit the bar because they're bored. I want to exclude that thought of processing of, I'm going to hit the bar because I'm bored. So for that reason, I would say I need to cut down the set shorter, and that still comes back on the timing, really. Timing is the main thing, being on time. Because you have a set time. And if you go over that, now everybody get pushed. Everything move forward. Now people are going to be here at 10 o'clock when they're listening to the openers. You know what I mean? They're like, okay, what is this? I came here to have fun. I came here to see some experience and talent. They want to seek for that. They want to see who puts the work in at that time, which unfortunately was a little too late. Like, for example, Coney couldn't even finish his set because we had to finish. It was too late, and I was just like, damn. Like I felt like an asshole. You know, that I took that kind of on me, feeling like I wish it was different on that part. So timing, lineup, tickets at the door. I'm gonna have my brother like understand how the tickets work and stuff like that. I think the door ticketing has to be a main thing. Like I think a lot of people got in for free just because they know each other, and it's like, bro, it's the business. I'm sorry, you're supporting. If you're not supporting, please get out. If you don't have $10 to come to a show, you are broke and you should go work instead of coming out to a show. Respectfully, that's what I think. If you don't have $10 to support your artist, your favorite artist, and support the team that's putting on a show for you guys, and you want to support, put that $10, get a regular ticket. And if you got a $10, bro, you need to go to work instead of coming to the show. You're in the wrong place. And that's what I really believe. So I feel like the ticket part needs to come up higher.
No brokies allowed.
No brokies allowed.
No
Bro, my equipment costs like $8,000.
Wait, what?
Like everything together. All of it. Like it's a lot that goes behind it, bro. You gotta invest in your shit, bro. Like you got the camera, you know, you gotta get mics, you got the lights, stuff like that. It's gonna everything you know, you have to put money into this if you want to make money out of it. This is a business. If you want to look at a hobby, sure. I don't want somebody that does hobby. If you want to do a hobby, it's totally different. You're supposed to be as an opener. You're supposed to just have fun. Go have fun. I'm looking at this as a career. These people that are performing late night, these people that are paying for the shows, these people that are putting the time in, doing rehearsal. Me and RJ and Desi, we did a rehearsal for like 3 hours at 10 p.m. at night. So it's like 1 in the morning at my house, like outside. You know, those hours, you know, add up. Like, you see it. You watch the performance and you're like, wow, okay. Like, you want to pop a clip right here? But, you know, and I feel like that part really matters. I just feel like the ticket sales and stuff like that. It's like that's the main thing that could improve. Yeah, and keeping it interesting. That's all. And keeping it interesting has to be coming from the artist, the lineup. So I feel like that just needs to a little more improve, and we need more time to promo. Like, get people locked in. Like, there's some people that had to pay me tonight for the full deposit, which I was not expecting that because I wanted to be done with the deposits. Business. It's just a business aspect of things, you know. Talent wise, it was great. Business aspect, people need to be more serious, like how I look at things.
But hey, man, everything in time. You can't expect everybody to be as locked in as you, bro.
Exactly. No, 100%. That's what I'm saying. That's my expectation. Unfortunately, my expectation is always that high. Like, I need everybody to understand this is a career, business, Like, I'm always on that time so heavily, which it just makes me mad that people don't understand my part of me. Like, yes, so I'm the artist. I'm trying to get this show set going. So I'm trying to get the tracks. All right, what we're gonna start off, what we're gonna finish, and they just want to go to the bar. I'm like, bro, you have a show tomorrow. Like, that's the only thing for me. You gotta be serious about your shit. Put the time in, put the work in, and then it's gonna pay off over the time. You know, you just gotta be invested and just hope and put grind in. You know, if you can't just lay on your bed and watch Netflix and expect to make it up.
Nothing works unless you do.
Yeah, exactly.
And my shit, man. Like I said, you can't expect everybody to be like you, because you over here got that immigrant work ethic, bro. You be out here working hard, bro.
I'm a citizen. I have dual citizenship. I'm not an immigrant. I'm a United States citizen. I was not born here, but
don't worry, bro. No one's coming to deport you, bro. You're good. You're good, bro. You're good. No, ICE is not coming, bro. But hey, man.
I'm not 21 Savage.
But my man, though, you are a savage. And I appreciate you sitting down with me, chopping it up.
Appreciate you coming out.
Of course,
to MarscoMedia. No, I should have reached out first. I was just so busy with the lineup and stuff like that.
Hey, man, it's all good. I made sure I got here.
It was so last minute. Shout out to American Legion, Agwam, for having us to do the show. We're going to do more, hopefully. Yeah, man.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what you have coming, man. It's Big 413. We're outside, never inside. That man HK is working hard. I'm expecting big things from him, and I know he's expecting even bigger things.
Yes, sir.
So we're out of here, man. We got to get to Megaland.